Hello guys, Omni here. I just got back from seeing Pixar's Onward, and I gotta say that I was wanting to check this movie out regardless, but the trailers themselves didn't really sell me on it. I definitely, because it is a Pixar film, I think I gave the movie the benefit of the doubt that it was going to have that Pixar depth, that Pixar quality and edge to it. I thought the trailers themselves were okay. They definitely got some chuckles out of me, but they seemed very surface level for something Pixar related. So I was really kind of surprised by that. And I think that, again, this is leading credence to some things that are going around the internet that we hear a lot about these days. This movie so far for its opening weekend is on the low end for what typically Pixar is used to as far as a lot of these films. I mean, it's no Toy Story 4. This is a brand new out of the gate thing or anything like that. So I don't know. We'll see how this has some legs, but I feel like maybe the marketing wasn't all that great, or at least the trailers all that great on selling this movie. But this movie blew me away. I enjoyed the crap out of it. I love the animation. I love the world that they build out. I like the way they tackle a lot of the magic and the story itself that they go into as well is very close to home. Especially the relationship between the two brothers, between Tom Holland's character and Chris Pratt. They both do some fantastic voice work in this. They have some amazing voice acting range in this. We had Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who is the mother, as well as Octavia Spencer, who is the Manticore in the trailers. And it's a fun ride. There's a lot of family themes going in this, coping, loss, how families or broken families are their own little internal support structure, what is really needed for closure. And I don't want to go too far into it without giving any spoilers, but this was a fun movie. It was extremely heartfelt. It definitely got the emotions high in me multiple times in this. And I can definitely parallel my own life with this movie quite a bit, with the relationship between the brothers, as well as the aspect of the dynamic within the parent system that they have there. Um, there's definitely some things that I could parallel with my own life that really made this hit a little bit harder for me, for sure. And I teared up a couple times, and I don't know that everybody's going to have that, but I feel like the themes and the idea and the drive for this film is going to be very, very hard hitting. I think whether you know these experiences, people that have gone through these things, I think it's really easy to relate to. I think they hit it right on the head in a lot of interesting ways, and the theme, the world that they've built around this, I think does a really it accents that whole idea very well. The animation's beautiful. There's a lot of colorful, great art design and art direction in this movie. Um, and some real fun action. If you're a fan of D&D at all, there's a lot of nuggets in there for that as well, harkening to campaign structures, to classes, to creatures, and quest structure. There's a lot of fun stuff in there. If you're a nerd or a fan of RPGs or tabletop RPGs, it really broke down into that, and having been part of a campaign now for the last year with some people I work with, has maybe added an extra little layer to this movie that made it a lot more enjoyable and easier to intake and consume. But this was a good movie. It was really great. It blew me out of the water. I think I don't think the trailers really sold the movie and did it a lot of justice. I know that I'm not saying the trailers are bad, but I don't think that they really kind of sold the depth and fun that you're in for with this movie. This was a good one. I recommend it wholeheartedly. Um, Go check this out. Don't give it away. Go watch it. Let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear what you guys thought about the movie. Your favorite bits, whatever it is, sound off. I'm not going to go into too much more detail about this because I really liked this film. I can't say that there's a lot about the movie that I would draw a negative from. Um, the I don't know. Really, I can't think of anything right now as far as negatives. Maybe if I had to find something. It was like maybe the kind of the joke of the father only being the legs down or the waist down, just the feet and legs and the lower part of the torso. That kind of joke, you know, I think it didn't necessarily wear out its welcome, but it definitely was getting there for a little while here and there. They don't play on it as much as you would think, but that I mean, that's such a minimal thing to talk about as far as that with the whole scope of this movie, but that's really it. I really like this film, the world that they built out in it, the structure of it, the action, the heart, the themes, the characters, the performances, the direction. I like this movie. Check it out. Let me know your thoughts. And if you like this video, guys, support the channel by liking, commenting, subscribing. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.